Congalush, everybody. How you all doing? Well, the weather's getting colder, the leaves are changing, getting the long sleeves on. You know what that means, right? Halloween is right around the corner, and so is the start of the holidays. But before we get on to the season greetings videos, we're going to go ahead and we're going to have a spooktacular video. We're going to be checking out some Halloween decorations at a place that I really like to frequent. But with that being said, this is a disclaimer. If your child gets kind of creeped out or spooked out by certain imagery, I would go ahead and view this video first before sharing it with your child, so you can make sure it's an appropriate view for them. Normally I keep everything family friendly, kid friendly as much as possible. During this time of year is the only time that you'll see a disclaimer like this. So, and also another disclaimer is that this video will have strobe effect in it. So if that bothers you in any way, you can go ahead and just skip the video altogether or fast forward through the part. I'll put down in the links below or in the description that what time that it will show up and what time it will end. So with that being said, one more thing. I've got a couple of cool things I want to show you at the end of this video. I've got two very cool unboxings that I want to do. So stick around. Not only will you see the cool unboxings, you'll see, you know, the normal spotlight of a few friends of mine. So let's get where we're going, because we never know what's going to be lurking around the corner. Hey gang, we're back at Busch Gardens, and today we are going to be checking out Howl-O-Scream Williamsburg style and some of their scare zones, also known as territories, because we never know what is lurking behind each corner. So let's continue on, shall we? Today we're going to compare and contrast daytime to nighttime. It's going to be a very interesting way of viewing things. As of right now, we are in England, and this will soon be transformed over into Ripper's Row. Basically, it's all about this gentleman here, Jack the Ripper. Now, would you look at that? It's time for 12 o'clock rocks. All right. And Big Ben looks so peaceful and serene, but you know, it all changes when the night falls. As you can see, it's transformed into a area where there's victims of the serial killer that's on the loose, and most of them have been kind of decapitated. There's a couple of people that I wanted to show you that have been victimized, like this gentleman over here on this carriage, and you gotta be careful. Well, whoa, there he goes. There's Jack there. Well, anywho, back to the carriage. There's one of his victims there, and there's a lady that I want to show you. And this poor woman has been decapitated. But she's still as friendly as can be. I must say, this has got to be the world's largest pumpkin that turns into the world's largest jack-o'-lantern. This thing is pretty cool. I really like this. Now, Dr. Frankenstein and his maniac nurse have been hard at work trying to bring alive new fiends to create more monsters. So, as you can see, they have them decorated all throughout Ireland.
But my favorite creation so far is this guy on the other side, Bar Bunny Perez. He kind of reminds you from the bunny from Monty Python with big, sharp, pointy teeth. And this guy right here is proof that a doctor can even have an off day. Need a lot of electricity to run this place. If you look up, you can see all the wires, how the electricity flows through them. Welcome to the sideshow, and what can I say? Who doesn't love a circus atmosphere with all the clowns and sideshow freaks? Let's take a deeper look. Let's continue on. And new this year is Circus Sinistra. I know I'm not saying that right, but it's a new maze this year, so let's go in there and check it out.
Now, please do feel free to look, stare, ogle, and gawk as our troupe passes by, but do take care. Keep your distance to yourself. Oh boy, it's going to be a dead performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, how we doing tonight?
Doing great, yeah!
Wonderful. Welcome to Circus Sinistra. My name is Circus Sinistra. You met a couple of my brothers. Ever so shortly, my brother Noctilicent will be with you, and we'll get to have lots and lots of fun. Oh, just like that.
I'd like to introduce you to my goal sayer.
Within this sense, the sights you'll see of all the things you could be. Beware of the sights for they spell your doom. The sinister terrors are in every room.
Welcome, everybody! Let's get on the train!
from the Woo's backpack. Good one. Oh, most definitely.
Did you come to play with us?
Yes. Awesome.
Well, hello.
Check it out!
Now here's a brand new walkthrough, and the story about this one is that there used to be a fire giant that met his chilling demise by the hands of Frostbite. So let's go in here and see what he has to say.
I have prepared to remove that fire-breathing fool that gave these inhabitants a warm, cozy place to live. And now it's mine. A chilling, thrilling, ice-covered realm of frost and fright. You dare to enter. So be it. Brave the chill. Enter to the left, for the cold welcomes you, and this frost bites.
Just got out of Frostbite, but I did meet somebody in there, kind of followed me out. It's a friend of mine.
Hi guys.
Tony from Coaster Guy 101.
Mm-hmm. You can follow me on YouTube, Coaster Guy 101, Facebook, same name, Instagram and Twitter, as well as Snapchat.
Now welcome to Demon Street, in Paris, France. Now the story behind this one is that demons have crawled up from the underground and lit Paris aflame, and they started a party which would draw in souls so that the demons could drag them in to the underworld. And by the end of the night, Paris would be burnt to the ground.
And that was our look at Busch Gardens Howl-O-Scream. So, I'll see you guys at the house.
Well, we're back at the house, and hopefully that video wasn't too bad for the little ones or even for yourself. I had a good time there, and I hope you all enjoyed it as well. But now we're going to be going on and spotlighting a couple of friends of mine. In fact, we actually saw a friend of mine that we are spotlighting in here. That's Tony, and he's a Coaster Guy 101. It was really cool to meet up with him at Busch Gardens. His home park is normally Cedar Point up in Ohio, so let's go ahead and get to him.
Okay, so Coaster Guy 101 is pretty much, I go into amusement parks and theme parks, and I talk about the park by day, what it's like, I talk about the wait times. Like, people like to know what it's like on certain days, like Memorial Day, Labor Day, stuff like that. So I just talk about my day, how long the lines are. I get footage as well, off-ride footage, and just go from there. And I try and put some fun to it as well. So I hope you guys check it out, and thank you for checking out Glenn's channel, and I'll talk to you guys soon.
And on to the second spotlight is my friend Sandy, and she's also from up north, up in Michigan, and as well, her home park is Cedar Point as well. There's a common theme going on here, but she not only does she do amusement park, she does other things. I'll let her explain it better herself. So here's Sandy.
Hi everybody, I'm Sandy Winkler. My wonderful friend Glenn asked me to introduce myself to y'all, so here we go. I'm from Battle Creek, Michigan. I love having my slightly above average adventures. My passion is local history. In fact, this beautiful building behind me is where cornflakes were invented. We'll get into that in one of my videos one of these days. I love travel. I love being silly. I love unique things like theme nights at hockey games and crazy figure-8 bus races where they smash into each other. Goofy stuff like that. Love amusement parks. I love traveling around, just showing funny, fun, unique things. And I also like trying to show people things that they'd normally be scared of and that are not so scary. I've talked about my mammogram. I'm going to talk about giving blood soon. Just things like that. So I would love to have you join me on some of my slightly above average adventures. And thanks again for watching Glenn. He's awesome.
Those two are really cool people. They're laid back, down to earth, and I really enjoy their videos. Subscriber to both, so I would definitely check them out. Now we're on to our first unboxing, which comes all the way from California. Now, I spotlighted this gentleman in my very first video. His name is Bram, and he has his own channel called Alternative Adventures with Bram Bones. Now, as of late, he has been doing a daily vlog with at Knott's Berry's Farm for his Halloween spectacular videos, his haunt videos. They were really cool. You get a lot of behind the scenes things and stuff of that nature. But he had a contest a couple weeks ago. Once he reached out to 100 subscribers, and once he got that, he sent out a contest, and lo and behold, I won the contest. So let's get to this unboxing. Now, I've already taken it out of its package to save information so it's not broadcasted all over the interwebs. So let's get to this. He packaged it really cool in some California ads. But you look at that, you can get a steak for $5.99 per pound. That ain't too bad for California prices, but anyhow, this is what we have. Oh, I got a couple of stickers. As you can see, let me show you. And he sent me a very, very cool camera. It's an Instamatic, which he found at an abandoned place out in the desert out there in California. That is wicked cool. I absolutely love this. I might have to get it fixed. So if we ever meet up, our first picture together can be taken on this camera. But until that time, I've got the perfect spot for it. It's gonna go right there. I think that is a really good spot. So, on to the second unboxing. Now, the second unboxing comes from a friend of mine, Sean Rockin' Boxes, all the way up in the Great White North, Canada. So let's go ahead and see what he sent me. And again, I've already taken it out of the package to make sure there's no personal information that would get out on the interweb. So let's check this out. First, he gave me a lanyard with his channels. Sean Rockin' Boxes Presents. This is a really nice lanyard, made out of good material and everything. In fact, I'm actually going to put my amusement park passes on this for like Busch Gardens and Cedar Fair and all that. That's be going on this lanyard. And we also got some stickers from his Sean Rockin' Boxes channel, which were 12 O'Clock Rocks hits, and we also have a Rockin' Boxes Present sticker where he interviews celebrities and things of that nature. So really cool. Thank you so very much, Sean. And with that, I will say, get out there, live differently, and until next time, good night.